I feel like the past 24 hours has just been a complete nightmare. 104% on imports coming from China. 104%. And that means my small business that I put everything into is done. I quit my corporate job about a year and a half ago to chase my dreams. I designed and launched a kids fitness brand, and it was going great. I paid fair wages. I built relationships. And then overnight, the cost just more than doubled. My margins were gone. You know, my business doesn't pay for a yacht or a private jet. It pays for our daughter's swim classes. It covers groceries. It helps with babysitters for date nights. This isn't just numbers on a policy sheet. It's real people, real jobs, real families. And now I'm back at square one. So wish me luck.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this video of white women who were bitterly complaining about the prices of things in the US and how the economy currently is going to affect their business. You all know that the tariff has been placed on China, I think about 104%. Okay, and now they said if this tariff continue like this, they may never be able to buy their goods from China and their business might be shutting down. You guys know that except something affects some people, then they don't care about any other person. Well, let's get into the video. I have some clips for you guys which I'm just going to let through, then we come back and talk more about it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Okay, let's go watch, and credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
I have over $30,000 worth of product on a ship coming from China to the US right now. I've literally been having a panic attack all day long. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. I don't understand how Trump is able to just say tariffs on China are going to be over 100%. And he's not even giving any time for business owners to like make adjustments or cancel orders. Like, I paid for this product months ago and it has been on a ship for weeks. Like, I can't just on a dime say, never mind, take it back. I already paid for the fabric. I already paid to make them have the product. I just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, is this product just going to arrive in the US and they're going to say, you owe us another $30,000 in tariffs? Because I don't have that. I don't have that. So what do? Do I send the product back? But then I don't have any product to sell, which means the business is over. And I would have to pay for shipping, which would be several thousand more dollars to send the product back to China. I just feel so angry. Like, I have worked so fucking hard to start my own business and live the American dream. And, you know, I was so burnt out in corporate America, and I just wanted to be able to do my own thing and start my own business and take a chance on myself. And now it seems like that's just over. Like, I'm just going to lose tens of thousands of dollars. I don't know what to say. I'm just genuinely in shock, and I don't know what to do. I literally have no words.
Believe it or not, importing from China is going to cost a lot of business owners their businesses. That's it. Okay, if you place 104% tariff on China, not everybody can be able to afford goods coming from China. I've heard a lot of business owners in the US say that, oh, our goods, we buy majority of our stuff from China, and now China being the highest trade partners, you're placing tariff on them. Right now, they can no longer afford to keep their business afloat because these businesses depend solely on goods coming from China. The cost of tariff, 104% on their business, will cost them a lot, because if tariff was like 15% before now or 10% before now, so I charge my customer, I distribute this 10% on top of all the goods that I sold. Now I have to go, repurchase those goods and I just have little money, I won't be able to buy new product. And even when it come in, some consumers will not be able to buy those goods from these people again because of the cost of those products. I can't buy a good that is higher, 100% higher than the amount it was sold before. Everybody is going to be like, you know what, I'm not buying anymore. So all of this is something that people really need to consider before, making their decisions and all of that. And these business owners are actually not different from these people, right? A lot of big companies are also going to be affected, not just people like Walmart. They all depend solely on goods coming from China. Majority of their goods come from there. Target, all of those people. And right now that this is like this, it's going to cost them a whole lot. And trust me, some business might end up shutting down, okay, especially small business owners. They might end up shutting down, and this is something that people are using to live their lives. It's not like they depend on one salary coming from somewhere. Their salary comes from their business, and if they have to stop their business, then it's going to affect everything about them. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys, in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. What do you think about this whole business owners, crying out loud? Let's hear your thoughts.
So Trump just destroyed my business, my small business. Trump announced his massive tax plan on items coming from other countries. He says that the countries are going to pay that. That's false. It's the person bringing it in. And I own a small business. I've been in operation since 2018. I've been incredibly successful, basically doubling my business every single year. And it's not a product that can be made here in the United States. But I've had a lot of people say, well, what about the tariffs before? Yeah, I didn't have any. That was 0% tariffs for me, 0% tax. He added 10% in February. Then he added another 10% in March. And then yesterday, he just announced an additional 34% on top of that. So for all products coming in from China, that is now 54%. So most retail goods, stores, products, there's about a 30 to 40% profit margin, okay? Profit margin. That profit margin, a lot of the times, that's not even a living wage, okay? But that 30 to 40% is how the people that own that business are able to live. And then there's still other expenses on top of that. 54% tax is more than the profit that most retailers or business owners would make. Well, a 54% tax.
So last night we closed our US website. So we're not accepting orders from the USA at the moment. Hopefully this is just temporary. But it was something it was a really hard decision to make. But it was one that I just had to make. When tariffs went over 100% on Chinese made goods into the US yesterday, I was like, well, literally we can't make any money. So we make our product in China. So it's full of bust swimwear. It's basically like a bra. It's got underwire, power mesh. We do 66 bra sizes. It's really, really technical and really good quality. And I have not been able to find anyone else that has the expertise to make it to this standard, let alone make it, to be honest. No one wants to do underwire swimwear. It's way too complicated. And it's not super efficient on a production line. But we've got our supplier who we've got a really good relationship in China. They're so good. They're the experts. And so our goods are made there. Then we send them to Australia. And then they stay at our warehouse in Melbourne, Australia. And that's where we ship our orders from. So when we're sending bikinis to our US customers, we have to declare that they're made in China. So once they get to the US, if tariffs are over 100%, if we're paying the duties, we're covering that cost, we're having to pay. So if a bikini top is $100, it gets to the US and tariffs are, say, 105%. We have to pay $105 to the US government. So literally we just wiped all our revenue. It's just, so yesterday I just had to make that call. I was like, well, it's a no-brainer. I'm turning off the website. And I don't want to put that cost onto our US customers either. I want to be able to absorb that or cover it because it's just a better experience for customers. There's no questions. It's not a surprise when the goods get to the US and they have to pay these tariffs. I think it's important as a brand, if you can, to cover those costs and do duties paid. So yeah, it's as a small business, so sad, especially because we sell swimwear. And this time now it's getting cooler in Australia, so we're not really getting many Australian sales. And usually we sell to the US at this time of year. We were actually getting quite a few sales over the last couple of weeks. And yeah, we've just literally just turned that off. Yeah, I feel really bad for everyone in the US and like just the uncertainty and like how expensive their goods are going to be, if they can even get stuff. Because I assume lots of other brands are going to stop being able to sell to the US. Yeah, so feeling for you all in the US right now. Also feeling for the small brands that are going to like lose a lot of business from the US, and who are also just like, God, tariffs are so confusing. Like I kind of only understand it because I studied economics and finance. Like it doesn't even come naturally to me, but I know what a tariff is. So I know to sort of like be able to read into it a little bit more. Yeah, it's a really tough time. Thinking of all you small businesses, and let me know how you're going with this, what your strategy has been. Keen to hear from you, and yeah.
You know, it's very funny that MAGAs do not actually care all of this is happening, right? They act like they don't care, even though it's affecting them because they have to pay more. Some of them are already coming out on the internet saying, oh, we don't really care. It's not bad if you have to pay a little more or add a little percentage, you know, on our current situation. But you guys were there. You didn't give Joe Biden that time. You didn't give him that time for him to do or carry out the things that he said he was going to carry out. And when Kamala Harris came and gave you her policies, you said she didn't have policies, that wasn't good for the economy and all of that. Oh, she's this, she's that. And now you are okay with somebody placing 104% tariff on goods coming from a place where majority of the product that you use in your house is coming from, and you don't mind adding a little more. This same person promised you for cheaper eggs, and you're not getting cheaper eggs. This same person promised you to have cheaper groceries and all of that. Oh, groceries, very nice name. Okay, you guys are going to buy groceries at affordable prices. Now you're not getting cheaper groceries. Egg prices is still the same. In fact, it's even higher than it was before. Price of goods has shoot up. And yet you guys are still blindly supporting the same person. See, being in the MAGA cult is something that you guys really need to watch out for, because majority of the people who end up being in the MAGA cult, they act the same way. I don't know if they tell them, oh, you should act in this particular way. And if anything happens to them, they end up blaming the Democrats, people who do not care if, like, these people came out in mass to help you guys vote for the right, you know, person who has better policies that was going to, you know, help everybody, liberate everybody. But you guys didn't care. And right now that is affecting everyone. Like, you voted for what is affecting everyone. You still blame them that, oh, it's Biden's economy. He left nothing for us and all the rest of them. Man, being a MAGA is something else. But you guys, share your thoughts with me in the comments. Let's have that conversation. What do you think about this? Like, all of these business owners, I feel so sorry for them. I feel so bad for them because it's really hitting home. But who they voted for? Like, who they voted for? Who did they vote for? Because that's where we are supposed to start from, having that conversation. Who did you vote for at the end of the day? Why are we in this mess right now? Why are we at this point of where you can no longer afford your business that was thriving, and right now your business can no longer do well? Why are we there? Who really do you vote for? Your business can no longer thrive anymore because you voted for the, you know, for the party just because of sentiment, and not because this person have all that it takes, you know, to put you out there and help your business growth, right? Anyway, guys, share your thoughts with me. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. Do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. So go ahead and subscribe and be part of the family. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and also share your thoughts in the comment. Thank you so much, guys. See you on my next video. Bye, guys.